Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, we are putting to the test some more outrageous claims in skincare. This is actually part of a series that I'm running here on the channel where we test out some of the boldest claims that skincare brands make about their products. I've covered quite a few already and I've pulled those together in a playlist which I will leave a link to up there in case you've missed any of the installments. But today, we're testing out a relative newcomer to the skincare space, the Theramid Even In Serum. This is a serum which the brand claims can reduce hyperpigmentation, dark spots and discoloration by 22% in just 8 weeks. Now, anyone that's tried to tackle hyperpigmentation before knows it's really difficult. You have to invest for months and months and months before you see those results. So if this actually works and delivers such a reduction in just 8 weeks, this could be a game changer. So we're putting it through its paces and we're going to talk about it all in today's video. Sit back, relax, let's talk what could be the ultimate hyperpigmentation serum. Now, of course, in today's video, I'm going to share with you my thoughts, feelings, and opinions, but I really do want to hear yours. So start off in the comments section below. What do you think to this product? Do you think it's going to actually deliver these fantastic results now when we've talked about everything that it has to offer? Or do you think it's just marketing hype over substance? If you like the sound of it and you're going to try it, put it through its paces too, let me know by leaving the heart emoji down in the comment section. If you think this is going to be all hype and no substance, leave the cross emoji and state why. I really do love to hear from you guys each and every single day. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you all so much. As always, this video isn't sponsored and it isn't in paid partnership. I don't do sponsorships here on the channel, so I can speak freely. These brands owe me nothing, which means I can speak from the heart and never the wallet. So if you appreciate truly independent skincare reviews like this one, make sure to reach down and give the video a big thumbs up and a like. That really does support me as an independent content creator. So again, thank you so much. Now, without further ado, let's cut that waffle and delve straight on in. So this is a new launch that actually slipped a little bit under the radar. Well, my radar at least. I only found out about it because of you guys in the comment section of so many videos saying, Rob, try this out. I would love to know what your thoughts are. It seems something that's genuinely quite different in the skincare space. Well, I have intense fear of missing out. So I thought, okay, let me buy it, try it, and see exactly what it can do. It was only launched about 5 weeks ago, so it's definitely a newcomer to our skincare routines. But with claims like a 22% reduction in 8 weeks, this could be what we're all needing to tackle our post-summer hyperpigmentation. So we're going to break it apart in today's video. I'm going to share with you what I think are the key features of the product. We're then going to come on to some drawbacks. I'm going to share with you my initial impressions having used it for a couple of weeks already. I've left some timestamps down in the description box below if you want to jump to one section of the video over another. And I've also left some links to where you can purchase it if you did want to try it out for yourself. So this is a serum which comes in a traditional 30ml quantity and costs £27 here in the UK, roughly 28 euros if you're shopping for within the European Union. That's a really good price point. For quite an advanced serum, that's a good price point, particularly in 2025 skincare space where everything seems to be going up and up. Definitely happy to pay that price for what I think I could get from this product, and so bought it and tried it. Now, there was a couple of things here which actually caught my eye. First and foremost, that claim the brand make around that 22% reduction in hyperpigmentation in 8 weeks. But when I look at the technology they use in here, I actually thought, you know what, this could actually be the case. They did put this through a study and they've released the data into this. So I think that's great to see. I love that transparency. It does add a little weight to that claim that the brand are making. But the reason I think this is so effective versus other hyperpigmentation treatments is it actually contains all the key hyperpigmentation ingredients all in one serum. This is something that really shouldn't be unique in 2025, but actually is. A lot of brands will choose one or maybe two of the hyperpigmentation ingredients and call it quits. This is literally stuff with every single one that's available over the counter, and that's why I think it delivers so quickly and so robustly in terms of the reduction of 22%. So we'll talk quickly through these ingredients and then I'll come on to what my experience was with it. So first off, we have tranexamic acid. Tranexamic acid is fantastic because it works on two of the pathways to hyperpigmentation. First and foremost, it reduces inflammation in the skin. Now, inflammation is the #1 cause of hyperpigmentation in the first place. So if you're somebody with very sensitivity prone skin, someone that might have been exposed to a lot of sun damage that can lead to inflammation, tranexamic acid can really calm that down. This will suppress the excess pigment production at its core, and so it's going to have some great results, particularly if used consistently. But tranexamic acid also helps prevent the pooling of pigment in uneven distribution. So if you think of hyperpigmentation, you often get patches here, there, and everywhere. Tranexamic acid actually takes the pigment that's been produced and spreads it evenly across the skin. That way, it becomes less noticeable because it's not pooling in certain areas. It's giving a more uniform look to the skin, which honestly, I think is what a lot of us are trying to achieve. You've then got kojic acid, which is actually proven to be the most effective over-the-counter hyperpigmentation treatment. This is fantastic because it's actually in a really good concentration too. This is going to pack a punch. You can use it every single day in order to achieve a more even skin tone, but to suppress that hyperpigmentation from its onset. It's actually a tyrosinase inhibitor, and tyrosinase is essential to the production of that excess pigment. So if you can inhibit it, you're obviously going to prevent that pigment from going into overdrive. Obviously, I would recommend everyone try out kojic acid in their skincare routine. It's one of the very best and most effective dark spot treatments out there. We've also got an azelaic acid derivative in here. Now, it's something called PAD, which is a derivative form of azelaic acid, which is not only fantastic for, again, suppressing pigment production, but is also amazing if you have acne. If your hyperpigmentation is being caused by acne, then actually, PAD is the best form of azelaic acid to reduce that acne in the first place. So again, works in two specific ways. You've then got a vitamin C derivative to brighten the skin and help further enhance that evening of the skin tone, and licorice root, which I like to see as like nature's brightening ingredient. Licorice is fantastic because it's super gentle, meaning it can be even used on sensitive skin, but it's one of the best when it comes to achieving an instant glow up and a boost to radiance and luminosity. And then you top all of that. If that wasn't enough, we top it all off with alpha arbutin, which is actually a precursor to hydroquinone, which is one of the prescription strength options for treating hyperpigmentation. Alpha arbutin is a precursor to that hydroquinone, works really effectively, but comes with fewer side effects, which is why it's available over the counter. You really have every single hyperpigmentation ingredient you could wish for in this one product. And I think for that reason, it's gonna deliver really quick results. Now, I've been actually trying this out for the past 5 weeks. Do I think that's enough to see the full results? Absolutely not. But I've seen such a difference when it comes to my own hyperpigmentation after just that short period of time that I feel confident in saying this is a serum that actually delivers. It's one of those products which feels gorgeous on the skin. It's not grainy, which some hyperpigmentation serums can be. It doesn't sting. It doesn't prickle. I would say this is probably even suitable for sensitive skin, but of course, make sure you patch test first. But I got no sensitivity, no prickling, no irritation. I've actually been using this just once a day as part of my evening skincare routine because with so many actives in here, I didn't want to push it to twice a day, which is where you could see that sensitivity. Once a day I've been using this, and honestly after 5 weeks I've noticed that some of the pigmentation that I had has started to break apart. It's becoming less intense and I've seen a noticeable difference. I have never achieved this from a hyperpigmentation serum before. Usually I've had to wait 4, maybe 5 months before I've started to see those results. So just 5 weeks. I'm really impressed, and for £27, honestly, if I was being honest with you guys, the results that I've seen from this, I'd probably be willing to pay £100 for it. If it cost that, I would still be buying it because it's one of those products that genuinely works. I like the fact that it comes in a pump packaging, which means it's really easy to dispense. And having used it for 5 weeks once a day, I'd say I'm about 2/3 through the product. So you should make one bottle last around 8 weeks, which is ideal because you'll be able to see that 22% reduction that the brand claim in 8 weeks after just using one bottle. So you only have to make that investment once, and then you'll be able to make an assessment based on your own results as to whether you want to continue using it. I absolutely love it. I think for the price point, the packaging, the formulation, it's ding, 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 holy grail territory for sure. What really, really intrigues me about this product is if you're not sold already, all of that, phenomenal. But it also contains a peptide called carnosine, which is actually fantastic at reducing glycation in the skin, which can lead to premature aging. I actually covered glycation and how it works in the skin, how we can prevent it in a separate video, which I'm going to leave a link to up there. If you're looking at this as a hyperpigmentation treatment, you won't be disappointed. But to know it actually has some advanced anti-aging ingredients in here too, I think that's something that's truly special. And I actually use this as my anti-glycation serum alongside my hyperpigmentation serum. It's a 2-in-1, which just, again, makes it look even more cost effective from the start. Now, that's all the good, that's all the pros, and I could go on and on and on singing the praises of this serum. I've been that impressed. However, there are a couple of cons that I do want to call out so we can be fully informed and make the best decision when it comes to our own skin's needs. First and foremost, this is going to work really well on mild to moderate hyperpigmentation. If you have very advanced or very persistent, very stubborn hyperpigmentation, particularly melasma, then you're probably not going to get the 22% reduction in 8 weeks. You're going to have to be more consistent. It's going to take a little bit longer. There are tests which Theramid did on this product were done on those with mild to moderate hyperpigmentation. So let's set our expectations right. If you have more advanced hyperpigmentation, you will still get great results, but you'll have to be more consistent in the long term to see those come through. I just wanted to mention that so everyone knows what their start point is and of course what results they can expect. Also, if you're tuning in from the US, unfortunately, due to the changes in custom rules and regulations that the current US administration has implemented, Theramid are no longer shipping to the US as at the time of filming this video. That may change, but it's down to the fact that the country that they're shipping from would mean that taxes, tariffs, and custom charges will be roughly 200% of the cost of the original product. That isn't feasible, it's not sustainable, so they've decided not to ship to the US in the interim. So I'm very sorry about that if you are watching from the North American market. If you're shopping from the UK, the European Union, Australasia, you'll be able to get your hands on this. From the US, unfortunately, they won't be shipping there. However, if you are watching from the US, there are some other hyperpigmentation treatments that you can reach for. I don't think any are as advanced as this one, but there are some that are on the market. You know, for example, just my own, which is this. This is Mad About Skin Light Chemical Peel Gel. We ship this to the US and we cover all the customs charges and the tariffs too. So the price you see on the website is the price you pay. This contains a really good dose of kojic acid, which is the key ingredient in the Theramid product, alongside lactic acid, salicylic acid, and glycolic acid for a really nice twice weekly hyperpigmentation serum. This is going to give you really comprehensive results and is available in the US, where unfortunately the Theramid one isn't. I'm also creating my own hyperpigmentation serum, which is going to be launching in either December or January, which again is fully comprehensive and contains all of these amazing ingredients plus a couple of extras. And again, we will be shipping to the US. We ship to the 4 corners of the world. So again, look out for that in December or January if you are shopping from the US market, because we'll be able to get that to you. But like I say, if you can't get your hands on the Theramid one, this one is currently 25% off with the discount code that I've left down in the description box below. So overall, would I say that this is likely to reduce your hyperpigmentation by 22% in 8 weeks? Yes, this has passed the Mad About Skin tick of approval. I do want to caveat by saying I think it'll work for that delivery in terms of mild to moderate hyperpigmentation. For advanced melasma, you might need to invest for longer to see those results. But yeah, I think this is a case of a brand actually putting a claim on a product, substantiating it with some data and tests to prove how effective it is, and creating a truly robust, comprehensive formulation that I think we can all get behind. This for me is ding, 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 10 out of 10. And if you're looking for advanced hyperpigmentation serums, throwing in a little advanced anti-aging to boot, this would be a no-brainer. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below, what you think, whether you're trying it or not, and wherever you are in the world, guys. Stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye.